Hello, Leo. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So, Leo, we're going to look at past, present, and future energies for you, my friends. We're going to do that with a couple of oracle decks, and I'm using the good old-fashioned Rider-Waite Tarot. Let's get started, Pussycat Nation. There'll be no pussycat for you today. Larry's outside. He's watching the squirrels. It's not snowing. It's not seriously cold, so he's braving it out there right now. You ready, Leo? Past. I know I'm going like right into them this week. I don't know. It's like, no, let's do it. Let's just do this shit, man. Leo, past, present, and future energies for Leo. Past, present, and future energies. All right, in the past, Leo, unexpected income. So I don't know, you got some money somewhere. The message that I'm getting with this is you kind of, even if money has been tight, it's like you have exactly what you need. Could you hear that? Do you hear? It's like as soon as I said that, all of a sudden there's these, I guess it would be like a murder of crows. They just started like cawing out there. I don't know if it was loud enough that you heard it, but it made me pause. It was quite loud. So that's almost like some sort of a confirmation, it feels like. The crows are speaking. That an unexpected income, it's almost like, you know, when you think you're not going to have enough, then something happens or something comes in and you have just enough. So I don't know, it's not really playing out like suddenly you're really wealthy. It just feels like you always somehow end up with just enough. So something significant to that in the past. It could even be like, you know, if you're finding things were a little bit tight and somebody contacts you, like let's say a friend that you lent some money to a couple years ago and you kind of forgot about it, and they're like, oh, you know what, I've got a little extra money, I'd like to pay you back. And like, you know what, it's like all of a sudden, oh, okay, that's handy, now I can do this, or I can pay that bill, or I don't know what's going on right now. Are you in that cycle? You have despair. Oh my gosh, I feel like you're living a roller coaster with money or something. Because in the background too, it says not hiring, right? And this person is just almost like, it feels like the Five of Pentacles. You're kind of at that, what is going on? I've known people like you. Like, I have a friend specifically right now who's like that, and she even has a story of like 20 years ago, I think it was, no, more than that, maybe 25, she was going through a really nasty divorce, and like she literally was living hand to mouth basically, and she had just paid, I think, her last lawyer's fees, and she was saying like she had $10 left in her bank account, but it wasn't going to be enough. Like she still had to pay the hydro and she had to buy food for her and her son. And she said she was walking down the street and there was $100 bill just laying on the ground. And she said there was nobody. She picked it up and she held it and she kind of walked around like there was no one around. And she stayed there for a little bit just to see if somebody came back going, oh my God, I lost out. Nothing. And that has happened to her, and not always obviously the same manner, but like that. And I feel like you're there right now. You're almost like at that. In the past, you had just enough, and now you're like, oh my gosh, what is going on, Leo? Okay, what's in the future? Jesus, Murphy, you guys are hilarious. Sun wealth. I called it on the first card. You are like a roller coaster with money. Something. So don't worry. Start to say that, right? You are really the epitome. That friend that I'm talking about is a Libra. So she's, wow. Message of concern. Okay, now what I want to say is I feel like the message is because that's the underline, and right now we're talking like there's some sort of despair. You're feeling like not very good about something. Maybe you just got a message about maybe your car needs a new transmission. Maybe I don't want to talk about anything. No, it actually doesn't matter because I don't have to pay for it. I'm leasing the house. Maybe the furnace goes or something, right? Like, what? It's coming. Like, you get what you need. You really do. That's some magic shit. That is. I mean, and it's my Libra friend who I was describing, goes through that. She honestly, there's times when it happens, and her mother died when she was 18. Very kind of tragic, actually. It's kind of a really romantic story. Her mother and her father. But anyways, she's felt strong. Like, it's almost like she feels her mother's presence when things like that happen. Like somebody's kind of looking out for her. So I don't know, maybe there's a bit of that. Like somebody, an ancestor of some type is always kind of looking out for you, like something's coming around. But right now you're in that period of feeling like despair, which geez, what came out with that? Emotions are running high. Work through your fears. So something's got you really, really concerned. But sudden wealth, your emotions, like it's got maybe anxiety, anxiousness. You got a payout coming. I wouldn't even recommend that you go and gamble or something because you'll win. That would be the worst advice ever. But it's just a sudden, like this is unexpected. It's, most people aren't, like it's just that finding that $100 on the sidewalk and there's no one there. It's not like finding a wallet, right? Where you're going to, okay, well, I should take this to the police station or just $100 laying there. Like, that's the feeling that I'm getting around. Unexpected income. You were good enough. Oh, the universe loves to provide for you. But there's something here. Maybe in these little feelings of despair, you start to feel like not good enough. So what's going on with the despair? Oh, conclusions are within reach. So this is close. Whatever's got you in despair, I'm not being shown. I feel like it has something to do with money. It kind of feels like that with the cards that are surrounding despair. But the conclusions are within reach. So within reach, what does that mean, like timeline-wise? I don't know. But I can tell you that, I don't know, maybe you have to be a little bit frugal right now, but in the future, sudden wealth, have faith in your dreams. There must, maybe... This also has the feeling of, somebody that's wanted to do something. Like, I'm actually literally seeing the dad in One Magic Christmas, and he got laid off, and he wanted to start his own bicycle shop, right? But he needed money to do that. And I'm just seeing him in that. So it's like that story. It's like, so maybe something, you are good enough. So maybe somebody believes in a dream that you have, right? And so they lent you a little bit of money to get this dream started. But then something's happened, right? There's a message of concern that you receive. And in this, I don't know, it almost feels like maybe that money had to be used for something more practical, like a new transmission for your car, or the furnace needed to be replaced or fixed. You couldn't use that money for some sort of dream that you had for yourself. Like, it had to be used for something practical. But in the future, it's like, don't lose sight of whatever this dream is, because there's some sudden wealth. And right? Like, this is just one coin in the hand. Where this feels like, you know what, you're going to have enough. Or your dream is you're going to have a dream or start fulfilling a dream that somehow produces wealth. Is it financial wealth? I don't know. Like, it looks like it from this card, right? But it could be some form of abundance. Luck is on your side. Be bold and make the first move. Well, that's interesting. You gotta put yourself out there. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go into the tarot. Despair. I don't know why I'm looking at the word despair so critically. Pair. Despair. Oh, I get misshuffled. All right. Leo, we're going to pull 3 cards for each area, not just 3. So 3 cards for each area. This unexpected income. You are good enough. Despair. The Ace of Swords. The 4 of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Wow. I don't know what this was. Now, I'm going to deviate a little bit just from talking about money. I just want to talk about like abundance and lack and emotions and, you know, all that stuff. So this looks like something in the past where, I don't know, it could have been an unexpected gesture of some sort, right? Because there's like this falling into someone's, a gesture. Like, it is a gesture. It is a gift. It is perhaps even a helping hand in some way too, because the person whose hand is being held out, they have tattered, their cuff is all tattered. And then the person dropping the coin has like a gold ring and they've got like a fancy suit on. There's something here clearly in the past. I say clearly because you have the Ace of Swords. Something was offered to you and I don't know if you saw it or not. Money can't buy happiness is what comes in with this 4 of Cups. But then, and then beside we have the Queen of Cups, right? It kind of feels like too, somebody might have even been trying to help you monetarily, but what you really could have used was a hug. like that. Yeah, something like that. There was clearly love, but was it some sort of connection that you might not have seen it for what it was until later on? Because the you are good enough. So that's almost like, you know, like maybe just not feeling in the best place, not feeling like you had anything to give, which is interesting, right? Because the person with the tattered cuff is kind of like feeling, I mean, they're receiving something. They don't have anything to give. They're receiving. Well, now, despair. Conclusions are with the 10 of Wands. The King of Cups. The King of Swords. Now, okay, the despair feels like there's, like, you're carrying a lot here, a lot of responsibility. There's a lot of weight on your shoulder. Like, both these people are looking down, right? Both these people are kind of looking down. There's a lot of weight on one's shoulders here. And with the King of Cups, though, there's like all these, well, you know what's funny? The thing that's really sticking out to me is I have taxes written down here with the King of Cups, because this is Scorpio energy. So, you know, Scorpio has to do with sex, death, and taxes, other people's money. There could be something going on, like maybe you got a big tax bill. specifically, if we're still talking about money, but I don't know, it just feels like you're carrying a heavy burden here, and your emotions are something that I want to say aren't allowed to come out or be expressed, or at least it feels like that. Like you have to keep things bottled up and be really analytical. You have to be really logical right now. You can't be in, you can't, it's not that you can't be in your emotions. There's a lot there, but that's not going to be the driving force. Like this, the combination of this is not showing any emotions at all. But there is emotion there, and perhaps that's the burden. Is there's a lot more going on under the surface that you just can't talk about or you can't express openly. But the conclusion is within reach. Now, the future, have faith in your dreams. Sudden what? The Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Strength card. It's like your best dream. It's a dream that to get to it, you've needed to overcome your fears. You've needed to be courageous, have self-discipline, and strengthen your heart and backbone. And then in that, you have a physical, material opportunity. And within that, then you have like emotional fulfillment, emotional satisfaction. The future looks really bright. Say that. Something was missed here in the past. The King of Pentacles is at the bottom. I don't know why. Maybe this is an energy that you're about to embody, like a wealth, status. I mean, your underliner, I want to see what this message of concern is. So what's concerning here? Message of concern. What is this message of concern? I mean, it's the reason we're here for the reading. The Four of Cups. It's something in the past. Something that was missed in the past. Something that was unfulfilled in the past. And it was unfulfilled in the past because you didn't think you were good enough for it. That's what I'm picking up. I don't know what went on in your past, but I'll tell you the future looks good. So I'm not going to focus too much on that. I want to look at you now and in the future. What is these heavy burdens? The Ten of Wands. The Six of Swords is trying to find a way forward. Look at this. They're both trying to move forward. You don't know where you're going. Okay, that's the big thing here. You are actually moving forward. You're moving towards your future, which is really good, but you can't see it. I don't know. You're totally blinded from it. Probably because there's so much going on for you right now, or so much that you're thinking about, or so many responsibilities that you have to deal with. You honestly can't see where you're going, but you're going. Why are you in this despair? Is it because you can't see where you're going? Or you feel like you're in a negative... The Queen of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Is that you? Because the Queen of Wands looks really good, is very attractive, is very creative, is very confident. I'm not picking that up. So... maybe you're trying to find that with the Ace of Swords. You're trying to find that. Maybe some of you are so attractive. That's burdensome. I don't know. You're so attractive, it's a burden. because there's a deep intellect here. There's a deep emotional intellect. Hey, I would describe that. A deep emotional intellect. The King of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. This, what, like planning to what, something that you're striving for in the future that has to do with a dream that you have. Is this a dream, like some opportunity that was missed in the past? It doesn't have to be the same dream. We could just be talking about something that was missed in the past, and because you missed the opportunity, or you feel like you missed the opportunity, and it was maybe because of, you might have been going through a period of just feeling a little bit low about yourself. I want to say, like, work through that, because your dream is still possible. The King of Swords, logic. The High Priestess. Wow, there's a lot of hidden. You're really hidden here. I don't know. It's incredible. Like, your emotions are hidden, and even your intellect is hidden with the High Priestess. If I didn't know better, it would feel very much like a hermit energy. Your thoughts, your deep thoughts are hidden here. How are conclusions within reach for you? The Two of Wands, this is like expecting, you know, your dreams and your hopes. So that's funny. The Two of Wands, Judgment, and the Six of Cups. Well, there's some new beginning here for you in the future. And I want to say, lately the Six of Cups has been a little bit like, you know, for me as I'm picking it up in readings, is childhood dreams, or some sort of dream you had from the past, some sort of hope, like your inner child, your inner soul, wanting to fulfill that. So the opportunity is still present in the future. It looks like it's more than just present. It looks like you could claim it. The sudden wealth. The Ten of Swords, the Justice card, and the Three of Pentacles. So you find some sort of balance. You come to some sort of terms here with some sort of ending that you've been through, that you've endured, that you felt, and you're building again. You're creating something. It could be a new job. It could be re-educating yourself with the Three of Pentacles. You're working together here. But you're working together probably in a group or a small group or collaborating. But the part of you that you're bringing forward isn't the part that anybody else is familiar with, because there's going to be a whole new you after the Ten of Swords. Have faith in your dreams. Wow, the Two of Cups. I don't know. This is nice. This is a really nice dream. Like, and okay, I'm going to say, because you have an Ace of Pentacles here, I don't feel like it's just you coming to more conclusions and solid understandings about what you're dreaming about. You know, like, this is actually like coming true with a pentacle. The Two of Cups, there's like building here on something that you really love. There's mutual collaboration and respect, perhaps love. The Ace of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Two of Pentacles. I don't know if you could be building with someone else who's having a new opportunity, because this Ace, right? And then I see a Two of Cups, so there's somebody else that would be involved with this, and even the Ten of Cups. It's not like you're usually getting this fulfillment out of other things around you. Like, you've already claimed your own personal emotional sovereignty and fulfillment in the Nine of Cups. So to go to the 10, like, that's the next step. But because then Temperance and the Two of Pentacles, this is actually learning how to balance more than just what you're achieving here. Could also be that it's growing in opportunities. And look at, as I say that, then you have the Ten of Cups, and that's where I'm going to clarify. The Ten of Cups. The Eight of Swords. This is something you don't think is possible. This is something that you don't think is a possibility for you. the Strength card. The Five of Cups and the Devil. So, okay, the part of perseverance here to get to this dream is not to allow, when things aren't working out, like immediately for you, because you have the despair card, so that feels kind of important to say it that way. When things aren't working out for you in the now, and, you know, it has you feeling a certain way, feeling like despair, feeling down, feeling disappointed, maybe even feeling hopeless with the Five of Cups. It's negative energy playing on you, because your dreams are possible. Your dreams are totally possible here. The future. It looks good. You have the Knight of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Three of Cups. Wow, this is just great energy. I mean, it's getting together. It's celebrating. Everybody's getting along. Equal give and take with the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, like building and moving forward emotionally on this. Luck is on your side. Be bold and make the first move. If that's not right now, it's like an opportunity coming towards you, because there's opportunity in the future. Big opportunity. Yeah, there you go, Leo. Look at this roller coaster, Leo. I'm going to go do the extended, Leo. In the extended this week, I'm looking at the good stuff. What's the good stuff for you that's coming your way? I don't know. What are we saying? Your future looks like the good stuff. But that's what I'm doing. I said, regardless of what I pull out in the readings on YouTube, I'm going to look at the good stuff. So right now you have this kind of feeling despair, and you know, we might be even, depends on what Spirit wants to talk about, but we could be focusing on how to see the good stuff right now. So there you go. Thank you so much, Pussycat Nation. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.